What is up, Lowheat sneakerheads? Very excited to open this box for you. Late to the party, so anyone who's watching, appreciate you watching, because this is definitely, I'm definitely late on this. But this is, I'm going to say it, probably going to, go back on that real shortly, but for the near future, last pair of shoes that I'm going to pay resale for. Going to try to avoid paying resale for any new shoes in the near future. Obviously, the Chicago Jordan ones, if they drop in October around that time, I'll be paying resale for those because, I'm not getting a W on those, but I have to have them. So this, I paid resale for, bought them off PG Nose on IG, on Instagram. Big East Coast reseller. You may have heard of them. Shout out to PG. Thank you for sending these. Got a pretty good price for them, especially if you factor in StockX's fees, shipping tax. So yeah, that's why I leapt on them. That's why I bought them from him. I saw him post them, worked out a deal. And so let's see. I'm a little nervous because these are half size smaller than I typically wear, but the price was good. And so I figured if I don't fit them, at least I could maybe resell them for what I bought them for. I'm a little nervous. These I'm wearing right now, these 2002 Rs, are a size 12. It's generally a half size bigger than what I wear. And they got plenty of room in them, though. I'm worried about going a full size down, though. So we're going to see. We're going to try these on foot. Have a lot to say about these. So stick with me. Again, appreciate you watching because these are definitely have been out for a minute. But I want to talk about these, stick around because I want to talk about these in context to his upcoming release with New Balance, Conversations Among Us, so and Inside Voices. So I have thoughts on those. You might want to stay for that. And we're gonna talk about New Balance, the models, the collabs, the heat, the hype, and all that. Okay. Got your classic upside down box opening. Let's flip this around, get it right, get it tight. There we go. So, first up, awesome packaging. Love it. Joe Fresh Goods branding right there. Cloud motif on the outside. The name of the shoe, the quote's name is Outside Clothes, inspired by Joe's love for playing outside when he was younger and being outside for being creative. So we got these in a size 11. As I already spoke on that, made for us instead of made in the U.S. We'll play on that. Made in the U.S. for over 75 years. So yeah, made for us. Maybe a slight nod to the black community and black culture, as Joe Fresh Goods is a black designer, and a lot of his designs and his collaborations are keeping that community and that that viewpoint. And so here we go. Here's the unveiling. These are 990 V3. For what it's worth. One of my favorite New Balance models. If you're new to New Balance, the models, it can be hard to keep them straight, but as you get to familiarize yourself with all the numbers, and they do look similar for sure. They all look like runners or trainers, dad shoes, but as you examine them closely, there are differences, and the 990 V3s, which these are some of my favorites, along with the 2002 Rs. Probably my two favorite runners, trainers of those models. Let's see here. Inside, the grass was greener, the concrete wasn't my friend some days, the mud had personality, the skies was opportunity. Again, I think we can all relate to playing outside as kids, and I definitely can. Played a ton outside as a kid. Definitely video games, but playing outside was the best. Ooh. See, these are everything I thought they would be. Like, the colors on these just hit different. Ooh, it's definitely a smaller shoe. We'll see. I feel like New Balances run true to size, if not a little bigger, the runners. So I'm holding out hope. I'm gonna get these on quickly, actually I might hold out. So it looks like whoever originally got these from Goat. That's the Goat check tag, Goat verified. And then PG must have acquired them and didn't want them. But he said I think they said they were dead stocks. These were probably tried on, I'm guessing, at one point. Maybe not, but they look essentially dead stock. Look dead stock to me. Maybe tried on, but I consider that basically dead stock. Let's bring out the other one. So what I love about these is just kind of they're symmetrical. Not just symmetrical, but just the design on these. I don't know. There's something about, I think it's the 992. I just don't love the color blocking. The way the patches, the inset inlaid nylon parts versus the leather go. This is similar to the 992, but usually with 992 you have this leather patch and it's one color and it goes out. I don't know, it's hard to describe. This is all one piece of leather though, which for me makes it nicer. It's all the same color, and it's the I don't know, I'm weird like that. Something about the 992 just rubbed me the wrong way. Little idiosyncrasy of mine. Obviously you have a stack of different lace options. It comes with these light brown ones, but you have the speckled darker brown, you have the green and the blue. I think the green are just going to set these off. They'll contrast against the blue tongue, contrast against the brown suede there, and really pair well with the eyelets and the New Balance branding right there. The font, not the font, the text, the green text. So I think it's going to be green laces for me. Sometimes I'm lazy. Whatever's in is already laced, I just tend to stick with because I'm lazy. But these aren't laced. I got to lace them anyway, so might as well pick what I want. So definitely green laces for me. Let me know what you think is the best laces. I've seen blue. I've definitely seen this light brown. Both look great. Can't go wrong. I don't know if I've seen the speckled dark brown, but I'm sure, again, you really can't go wrong. Whatever your preference is, these shoes are too fire to be thrown off by some laces. They're also I guess that's similar to these. Similar to those. These 2002 R laces. These ones are slightly thinner, a little bit more thick. Height-wise, these are a little flatter, a little wider. Real quick, again, there's a ton of unboxing videos where review all the above on these, so I'm gonna very briefly just point out some things that I find interesting. If you want the full details, there's a million videos out there that probably do it better than me. So I'm more gonna stick to the upcoming collaborations with him. I'm gonna try these on and just thoughts of why I like these so much. Things like that. Keep it a broad conversation rather than pointing out every detail. So I apologize if I missed some. Again, check out other videos for that. Again, you got the same sentiment on the heel there, made for us. I have outside close with the two shoes put together. Got New Balance branding. I think this is just really, really good. The colors on this, I think that's the main thing, is the colors, followed by this is a great model, and the color blocking. Color blocking, and then, this is a really clean silhouette. If you look at 990 V3s on the website right now, just their general releases, they're all good. They definitely look more dad shoe-esque. They're black, navy, and gray, which, and they all look great. They'll fit with everything, but they definitely are a little bit more, plain, generic. And this, you get the same great technology of the shoe, the New Balance shoe, and the comfort, but with just like amazing colors that pop. I love, I'm not a huge earth tone guy, but if you're going to give me earth tones, you set it off with this bright blue and this like light green. I mean, it's amazing. I think I'm preaching to the choir though. These are super popular. These go for like high 300s to low 500s. So I think everyone enjoys the colors on these, and that's what makes them so popular. I think his first collab, the 992s, are more expensive on the resale market, maybe because they're a little bit more limited, but I don't like those as much. Just to be honest, those aren't my colors, and again, it's a 992. I just don't like the color blocking on 992s all that much. I reviewed one recently, the I'm a Leon d'Or, and same thing. Really good shoe, but ultimately, I just rather have these if I had to pick. So, and so let's look at the outsole here really quick. It's got a different shade of brown which is cool. And I like the green under the ball of the foot there. Super dope. I almost wish they had a little bit of green on well, I guess the New Balance is there, because people see your heel a lot more when they walk behind you. And you got this light blue on the N. I like the highlighting of the silver on the New Balance here. You got the cloud branding on the insole. This is just, I don't know. These are fire. I don't know how you can go wrong with these. Again, I've bought enough. I have so many shoes, and I've bought enough for resale that I really don't want to anymore unless I really, really want something. And these I've been thinking about for so long, for a year. That's how you know that it's, I don't know if it's money well spent, but I didn't have any buyer's remorse when I paid PG for these. So if that tells you anything, when you're buying something for resale and you have no buyer's remorse, I think it's a good buy. And I think these are going to be my last pair of resale for a while. I'm going to try to hold out, try to stay strong. Anything that I hit for retail, that's going to be what I get if I'm lucky enough. And then I'm going to keep the low heat. I'm going to try to keep low heat buys to if they're on sale. Sometimes it's hard because low heat, obviously, if I like it, other people might like it. And so it might be hard to find in my size or might never go on sale, but that's where I'm going to try to keep the low heat buys at. All right. So coming out soon, I'm moving on to his upcoming collabs and how these stack up to those. He just, on the day I'm filming this, just dropped the video, the promotional video for Inside Voices featuring Kawhi Leonard. In it, he's wearing the New Balance, his collab with New Balance, the 550 model. They look super clean, super fresh. No pun intended. They're this creamy light yellow. People are going to go wild for them. People love most of the 550s. Definitely they like the vintagey looking ALD collabs and some of the other collabs that have been done with the 550. They like the 550 GR, depending on the colorway. So people are going to go wild for those. Definitely like those. They also feature Kawhi in a similar color but athletic basketball shoe, probably, a model that he'll wear on the court. But it also seems to be of the same Inside Voices pack. And so similar colors. Those look dope if you're into the New Balance basketball line. And then also it seems like he'll be doing a Inside Voices. He showed it on his Instagram stories, 2002R. This is a model that I really love. Love the silhouette. Check out my unboxing video of these. This specific colorway, this incense light gray colorway, did this unboxing. I think this is as good of a dad shoe, as clean and stylish. And I think this is the best 2002R. One of the best New Balances, and it's not even a collab. I think this holds up to collabs. I think this is as good, if not better, than the protection pack, just because the jagged line, some people like that. This isn't trying to be anything like, the protection pack, I more like, again, the silhouette than just, fake tears there. I think that almost is a little corny. I just like, I think this colorway is like perfect. And the model, love this model. Salehi Bembury has done some 2002Rs, some similar colors in his, no light brown, but he did the green and the blue, and those 2002Rs are great, but it's more of a mesh top there. I think those are great. Didn't have a chance to get my hands on those, but the 2002R model is fantastic. So when Joe releases the Inside Voices 2002R, I'll definitely be going for that. But this right here, this pair of Lowheat, I think stacks up to any New Balance collab or GR. This specific colorway. Love this shoe. So this is size 12. We're going to try on this. So those are the three in his Inside Voices pack coming up. They're going to sell out. They're going to be wildly popular. Good luck. I don't know how they're going to be on the resale market. I'm sure the 550s are going to be crazy expensive. I don't think the 2002Rs will be more expensive than these. People love these, and the 2002R is just this, but in that creamy light yellow. Who knows? He also has teased another collab called, was it? No, Inside Voices or Conversations Among Us. Inside Voice, I'm screwing it up. Those of you who are like yelling at me, apologize. So the one coming up is Conversations Among Us. Damn it. The 9060, that's the inside voices. Very similar names there. So everyone yelling at me, apologize. I fixed it. I corrected it. Conversations Among Us is the pack coming up with the 550, the 2002R, and the Kawhi basketball shoe. And it's so if you watch the video and you read the little blurb on it, I suggest you do that. He worked with black designers in New Balance's Black Soul program, and they're a group within the company that's black designers and try to incorporate more black designers in the sneaker industry and have more of a conversation about the culture in footwear design. I think it's cool initiative. And then the video is a kind of an homage to the head nod amongst males, in how that's kind of a universal language. It's conversation amongst males. I think that's kind of a cool take. And so in it, Joe and Kawhi are just nodding to each other and having basically a whole conversation, which I think is pretty clever and pretty poignant. And then there's this white lady that walks in and can't pronounce Kawhi's name. So again, it's kind of like the language amongst cultures, and definitely appropriate. And I think it's a dope video. Anyways, that is Conversations Among Us. The inside voice is going to be 9060. He hasn't shown off the full shoe yet, but he's shown off the back heel, and parts of it looks dope. That will also sell out. The colors on that, I feel also similarly muted with hits of color here and there. Has a different, almost like Nike Shock type sole to it. I'm not very familiar with the 9060 model, but I think it'll be interesting. That will also sell out and resell. I don't know for how much, but I think out of everything that I've seen, these aren't more expensive than the 992, but I think for me, this is the best. I think these will remain pretty popular in comparison. Obviously, everyone loves the 550, so that one will probably be the most expensive, maybe. I don't know. But it will be in the running for most sought after and most expensive of all his New Balance collabs. So here we go. Let's talk about the fitting. I got it on foot, and thankfully, just like I thought, these do fit. They're a little snug. And when I say snug, I feel it, but not in a bad way. So here, let me stand up. These aren't laced too. I'll just have to lace them loosely, I think is the play here, and I think I'll be fine. Yeah, a little snug for sure. A little snug, but I think I can fit these. My toe isn't jammed into the end there. And these will, as I break these in, I think they'll be fine. Right here, I can tell they'll be snug, but again, I'm just gonna lace these really loosely. If anyone played soccer back in the day, that's what you did with your runners, trainers. You had you had shoes that basically look like this, and you just slipped them on after practice or games. I think I'm gonna have to take that approach with these. I just don't think I'm gonna find an 11.5 or 12 for this price. I can try to do a size swap at a local resale shop here, but those bigger sizes go for actually a little bit more. Part of the reason that this was a good price, I think it was $375 shipped, is because the 11s just go for a little less. So even if I wanted to size swap, I don't think I would get a direct size swap. I think they would charge, $30 on top of it. So, they fit well enough, and I think I'm going to break them in. I think I'm just going to roll with them, and, I'm going to roll with them, lace them super loosely. I'll comment on this because I don't think I'm keeping these on ice. I think I'm going to do a quick check of my local area to see if I can size swap. And if not, I'm wearing these, and I'll report in the comments how the fitting goes with just lacing them loosely. Hopefully my hope is the price drops on these once the other collabs come out. I don't think they will. Attrition, dead stock pairs are just going to keep going away and stuff as people wear these, and this is a sick model. People are going to always like this. So my hope would be that these go down and I get a second pair that's in 11.5 or 12. But so yeah, review. Let's give these a rating. Again, appreciate anyone watching. Please subscribe. I'd appreciate that. This late video for this shoe was released like a year ago, so appreciate you watching. I think I got to give these a 9 out of 10. I mean, let's go even higher. 9.25 out of 10. I think, what would even give it a 9.5, 9.75, or a 10? I don't even know. Maybe if it was like a high top Jordan 1 type model, because that's like my all-time favorite. Let's even give these a 9.5. We're giving these a 9.5 out of 10. I'm sure they're comfortable. So first pair of 990 V3s. Excited to have these. Please subscribe. Please like the video. And I have some more New Balance Lowheat coming up very soon. So subscribe to watch that. All right. After a second more of thought, I think after repetitive wear, one of two things. Either he's going to break in, or this is really going to hurt across the top of the foot. Or not hurt, but just be uncomfortable. I did notice that there was like a, I don't know if it'll focus. Yeah, like that notch right there. But it's on both. See, for space, I'm like, oh my God, did I already like rip the leather through my big ass foot? But it's on both feet, so... So I am going to look at doing a size swap for these. If you're still watching, I would not go half size down. I would go true to size or half size up to be safe. And I'll let you know in the comments what happens with these. But I think it'd be too big a risk to just a long day of wear, unless these are really broken in, just would really get bothersome on the top of the foot there, right where the toes meet the foot. Crown of the foot, not the crown, but even lower than the crown, right across the top of the toes. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll comment on what I decide to do, but my suggestion would be true to size or half size up. Don't go half size down. Just not worth the risk. This much money for an uncomfortable shoe.